Welcome to Raka's world. I am Raka Sudhakar. Friends, what is the biggest story of the 2024 Lok Sabha elections? It is not the third consecutive and impressive victory of the Bharatiya Janata Party. It's not even a spectacular third term from Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Nor is it the story of the near total decimation of the Congress party, which by all accounts may be limited to, may be confined to less than 50 seats for the third straight term. The real big story, the most important story of the 2024 Lok Sabha elections is the bleak future of most of the regional parties in this country. Most regional parties are staring at a very bleak future. They are staring into oblivion, and some of the parties may not even see the day of the light for the next Lok Sabha elections. Some parties are getting weakened organizationally, some are losing leaders right, left and center, and many other parties are now losing their USBs, unique selling points, USPs, and also their core ideologies. There was a time from 1989 till 2014, the regional parties had played a spectacular role at the national level. They were very strong regional parties coming to power in their regional citadels, and then also these parties managed to install the prime ministers of their choice, and they decided which party would become the ruling party at the center. This was from 1989 till 2014. Starting from 2014, the regional parties are in a state of steady decline. Till 2019, it was presumed that the Bharatiya Janata Party's strike rate against the Congress party was spectacular, almost up to 90%, but then it failed to stem the tide of the regional party's ascension. It failed. It was seen as failing while taking on the regional parties, but not any longer. These elections could mean almost a total decimation for many regional parties. Let's take one by one, starting from Tamil Nadu. In Tamil Nadu, Anna DMK, which ruled the state uninterruptedly for many years, first under MGR, then under Amma Jayalalitha, is now staring at oblivion. The party is factionalized. It is now in three different factions, each one claiming to be the original Anna DMK, and one of them is an ally of the BJP, and the chief leader of this ally had fought on the lotus symbol of the BJP and not on his own symbol. But by the 2026 assembly elections in Tamil Nadu, the Anna DMK is staring at a very bleak future, and by all accounts, it could end up as an appendage of the Bharatiya Janata Party if the Annamalai-led party manages to secure anywhere around 20 to 25% of votes. Regardless of the seats it wins, if it manages to secure up to 20 to 25, between 20 and 25% of votes, these AIADMK factions might well end up as alliance partners of the BJP if they want to survive, if they want to stay relevant. Otherwise, they would slowly fade out. As for the ruling DMK, currently it is in power, but its vote base is continuously and progressively shrinking. The DMK government is in power with fewer votes than ever before. So, by next election, an ascendant Annamalai, an ascendant BJP could pose a very serious challenge to the DMK. Less said about the MDMK and DMDMK and other regional outfits in Tamil Nadu. Let's go to Karnataka. In Karnataka, Janata Dal Secular was considered the third pole of Karnataka politics and was playing the balancing role. But now the JDS is fighting for survival because of its shrinking social base as well as the geographical territory under its influence. It's now a party limited to the Mysore, Mandya, Hassan region. And this time around it allied with the BJP and was given barely 3 seats. Last time in 2019 it could manage to win only 1 seat. Only Deve Gowda, the former Prime Minister, could win from Hassan. The other seats the JDS lost out. So the JDS is also, despite allying with BJP, is looking at a bleak future. As for Kerala, in Kerala the CPI may be considered as a regional outfit, but then in Kerala either the LDF or UDF are fronts which are conglomerates of various smaller parties, some of them regional, some of them caste based, some of them religion based. The base of the Communist Party is fast shrinking as the BJP is expanding. A lot depends on what the BJP does in the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. If the BJP manages to win a couple of seats, then the downfall of the left has very well begun. In Telangana, the regional outfit, the BRS, which claimed to have brought Telangana, realized the dream of a separate Telangana state is now totally decimated. The leaders are deserting the party, and the cadres are also leaving the party for either Congress or for the BJP. In the Lok Sabha, the BJP is tipped to emerge as the top player. BJP could be either in the first position or in the second position. The fight is essentially between the Congress and the BJP. The BRS, which ruled the state for nearly 10 years, is now in a very difficult position, and the existence of the very party could be in danger. As for Andhra Pradesh, there is a gladiatorial battle being fought in Andhra Pradesh, because both the regional parties, the YSRCP and the TDP, are fighting a battle of existence. Any party which loses the election this time could very well disappear. For the TDP, for Chandrababu Naidu, this is the last election, and if his party is defeated, he could very well retire from active politics, or increasingly become irrelevant in the residual Andhra's politics. And Jagan Mohan Reddy's party also is likely to disintegrate in the event of losing power. Then Odisha. In Odisha, the BJD is weaker than ever before. The BJD with Naveen Patnaik, who has ruled the state for over 2 decades uninterruptedly, is now facing a stiff challenge from the BJP, and there is every likelihood that the BJP could emerge as the top party in the Lok Sabha elections. And how it performs in the Lok Assembly elections, which are also being held concurrently, remains to be seen. The BJP is posing a very stiff challenge, and Naveen Patnaik himself has to come out of his lair and campaign for the party despite his poor health. As for West Bengal, the Trinamool Congress is definitely in the decline, and most pollsters say that the BJP could be in the pole position in West Bengal, and this could influence the electoral outcome of the 2026 assembly elections in the state. Mamta is definitely in the decline, and Mamta has not dared to move out of her state and expand. Post the last assembly elections, she even dreamt of expanding to Goa, to Tripura, to Assam and other states, but now she is fighting a last ditch battle to save her crumbling citadel of West Bengal. As for Bihar, in Bihar, the JDS and RJD are the 2 strong regional parties, but the JDS is definitely in the decline. Despite aligning with the BJP, Nitish Kumar may well be fighting his last political battle, and he may not be around for the next assembly elections, which are going to soon follow. It could be a fight between BJP and the RLD. The RLD has been losing continuously in the state, and in the last Lok Sabha elections, it failed to win even a single seat. Next, Uttar Pradesh. In Uttar Pradesh, The BSP is in the decline. The RLD, which has lost in the 2019 elections, is an alliance partner of the BJP and may go on to win a couple of seats. And the SP is a party which is tumbling down on a slippery slope. The party has 5 MPs and is fighting hard to retain those seats in Uttar Pradesh. So again, the regional parties are in decline. Punjab Akali Dal is in decline. Aam Aadmi Party is in power in Delhi as well as Punjab, but then it is fighting a very tough battle. Aam Aadmi Party cannot by any stretch of imagination be called a regional party, so it's a different story. The last state where regional players are used to be very powerful is Maharashtra, where Shiv Sena and NCP were strong regional parties. Both the parties have suffered damages, severe damages. The Shiv Sena was cleaved into two groups, one group led by Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, the other by Uddhav Thackeray, and they are now fighting a battle for supremacy. Whoever wins will be a Pyrrhic win, in the sense that they would have reduced number of seats and they would have to fight among themselves. More than fighting BJP or Congress, they would be fighting among themselves. The same story goes for NCP, where an aging Sharad Pawar and his challenger nephew Ajit Pawar are embroiled in a battle for supremacy, in a battle to prove a point. So, whichever way the outcome goes, both the regional parties, the 4 factions, will end up quite weakened. So, the real story of the 2024 election is the complete decimation, total weakening of the regional parties, which played a key role in the national politics from 1989 to 2014. These parties are now, many of these parties may not be around for the next Lok Sabha elections, particularly the BRS, the NRDMK, and factions of Shiv Sena and Nationalist Congress Party, and similarly the BSP are staring at an extremely despondent future with no sign of light at the end of the tunnel. So, the 2024 election is a defining election for all these regional parties, and some of them will have to reinvent themselves, find a new relevance for themselves, and find a new peg or a perch for them to hold on to their ground, and increasingly shrinking ground, and stay relevant in the coming days in the national and the local politics. Thanks very much for being with me. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and then support me in by spreading about this channel, Raka's World. Thank you so much.